I would like to talk about why reading plays is essential for an actor's growth. Do you avoid reading plays because you are focused on becoming a film and television actor? In this video, I will explain why I think that is an unfortunate mistake and give 5 reasons why reading plays is one of the best things that you can do to improve your mind and offer you a massive leg up as an actor in any genre. Whether you're a seasoned professional with a huge resume or a beginner, there is one timeless and irreplaceable practice that an actor must nurture: reading plays. The world of this industry is increasingly shaped and influenced by social media, Instagram reels, quick turnaround self-tapes, and in the hustle and bustle of the everyday industry, it is easy to forget the foundational art form that breathed life into the profession, the play. But if you're serious about growing as an actor, not just booking roles, but becoming an artist, reading plays must become something just as essential as breathing. Here's why. Reason number 1. Reading plays deepens your understanding of story. Actors are storytellers. But how often do we focus only on our characters' lines and not really the full arc of the story? When you read plays and truly sit with them with a cup of coffee and no distractions, you begin to see how the characters move through the world of this play. You see why in Act 2 everything starts to explode, while in Act 1 the playwright is planting seeds that step by step you can see how they're influencing what happens in the exciting climax. Great actors don't just act, they understand the engine of drama. Reading a play really gives you an understanding of that engine. It teaches you structure, subtext, rhythm. When you spend time with plays, you learn how to read material and how to understand what it means to feel what is underneath the character's lines, and understand what it means when a playwright writes a pause in the middle of a character's speech. The wonderful thing about spending time with a play is the knowledge that the play is happening in real time in front of the audience from the beginning and all the way to the end. And as the actor, you're not just shooting it in small bits and pieces. You live through the entire arc of the story in one shot. How cool is that? Reason number 2, it expands your emotional and intellectual range. Let's be honest, sometimes film and TV auditions and casting breakdowns can sometimes feel repetitive. When you read plays, whether it's Greek, classical, or Shakespeare, or contemporary, you encounter a vast spectrum of the human experience. In plays, you live through tremendous grief, joy, passion, revolution, heartbreak, absurdity. Plays encourage us to think way beyond so many of our limitations, our type, race, or our modern sensibilities. You might read roles that you would never be cast in, but they will stretch your imagination nonetheless. Reading Chekhov sharpens our understanding of subtlety. Reading Suzan-Lori Parks strengthens our command of language and our sense of emotional boldness in what a character is capable of. Harold Pinter demands restraint and a deep connection with inner life versus what human beings choose to verbalize when they speak to one another in a high-stakes situation. Each playwright offers a different vocabulary of emotion, allows for the actor to explore another element of their craft. Reason number 3, it teaches you language as well as style. Imagine to try playing Shakespeare without ever having read any of his plays. It's like trying to cook French cuisine without having tasted a single dish. Language is part of the actor's instrument. It's one thing to read aloud the incredible poetic dialogue of Hamlet and then the crackling, intense dialogue of August Wilson, which allows you to explore and learn about rhythm, diction, and dialect. With different playwrights, you begin to feel the tone, both unspoken as well as spoken. Reading playwrights across different time periods also gives you the tools to access different styles. Classical, absurdist, naturalistic, farce. You automatically will grow in your versatility. And when that audition for Ibsen's A Dollhouse comes up, you won't be intimidated. You've lived in those rooms before, in those characters' shoes. You have a built-in familiarity. Reason number 4, it builds empathy and courage. Great acting is driven by profound empathy on the part of the actor. When you read plays, you sit in the skin of hundreds of different people that you've never met who are going through a life or death experience. These stories move you, unsettle you. Through these characters, you may all of a sudden have the courage to express yourself in a way that you have never allowed yourself to do in your actual everyday life. Reading plays will hopefully make you more curious as well as more compassionate. Rather than judge a character, you advocate and you fight for them. And isn't that what the best actors always do? Reason number 5, reading plays connects you to a living ancient tradition. Theater is a communal art form that spans centuries. It is so much older than film and television. Reading plays reminds you that you're not working in a vacuum. You are part of an artistic lineage that includes Shakespeare, Sophocles, Hansberry, Churchill, Kushner, Tennessee Williams, Lanford Wilson. The list goes on and on. When you read plays, you join that community and you join that conversation. You carry the torch. You honor those words and those characters and those circumstances that others have created. And you will begin to feel that you're not just performing, you're part of something ancient and historic and bigger than yourself. And you become a contributor to that lineage. So, in conclusion, reading plays is your training ground for shaping the human experience and creating characters with authenticity, depth, and purpose. It's where you learn to listen, to feel, and to think. It's where you begin to really understand what it means to be an actor. So, pick up a play this week. Read, imagine, and grow. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Click on the description below for links to our website as well as our free weekly newsletter. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.